If your legs feel heavy, burn, or swell at the end of the day, stop everything and listen to this carefully. It is not normal, even if it is common. Millions suffer in silence thinking it's just part of aging. But there are 10 plants with scientific backing that improve circulation in the legs in a way that common medicines don't always achieve. These aren't grandmother's recipes without a foundation. They have real biochemical mechanisms that I'm going to explain to you today, step by step. The problem is that most people use them incorrectly, wrong time, wrong dose, or counterfeit products without active concentration. Today, that changes for you. I'm going to show you the 10 most potent infusions for tired veins, how each one acts on the vascular endothelium, reinforces valves, or drains swelling. I'll teach you the correct preparation, because an error there voids everything, how to choose based on your specific symptom, and a 3-minute seated routine that multiplies the effect. I will also warn you about the signs that require an urgent doctor, because knowing the limit saves lives. With years of treating patients in integrative medicine, I've seen plants change real stories when used with intelligence. The difference between giving up frustrated or seeing genuine relief isn't the plant, it's how you use it. Subscribe to the channel now and turn on the bell so you don't miss these weekly pearls of natural health. Leave a like to help the algorithm take this to those suffering in silence, and comment now. How old are you? Where are you watching from? And which symptom hits you hardest? Heaviness, swelling, cramps, or tingling? I read them all personally to create content that hits your exact pain point. Stay until the end. I'm going to give you the complete map to light legs again. Your veins deserve this, and you deserve to walk without weight in your heart and in your legs. Imagine your veins as a system of elevators working against gravity all day long. They need to pump blood from your feet to your heart, climbing 1.5 meters without stopping. They have clever valves that open for the blood to go up and close to keep it from leaking back down. When everything is right, you don't even feel your legs. But over time, these valves tire, the blood gets dammed up, pressure rises in the veins, and fluid starts to escape into the tissues. Then comes that heaviness that makes you want to lie down at the end of the day. It's not an overnight thing, my friend. It's a sedentary lifestyle, excessive heat, changing hormones, standing or sitting too much that gradually overloads them. The endothelium, that thin inner layer of the veins, becomes inflamed, the vessels lose strength, and the cycle begins. Cold feet because microcirculation failed, cramps because minerals don't arrive, swollen ankles because valves no longer hold. I see this so much in the clinic, and it breaks my heart to see people normalizing it as advanced age. That's why these 10 plants are so special. Each one attacks a specific piece of this problem, and I'm going to reveal each one of them to you now. The first tea is green tea, friend, and it deserves to be the daily shield for your tired veins. Imagine the endothelium, that inner layer of the vessels, like a tile that loses its shine over time. Age, sedentary lifestyle, excessive heat inflame everything, leaving blood thick and veins under pressure. The catechins in green tea clean this inflammation, keeping the walls smooth so blood flows without getting stuck. It's prevention that stops heaviness from turning into chronic swelling. I see this saving legs in the clinic every week.
It's no use getting flavored tea bags from the supermarket, you hear? Those have fake aroma and 0 catechins. You need pure green tea, fresh leaves from an herb shop. 1 to 2 cups today, always post-meal. Nothing at night if caffeine keeps you awake. Have anemia? Take it far from lunch, dinner, so it doesn't interfere with iron absorption. Patients tell me in 15 days, my legs stop hurting at the end of the day. Simple, but transformative when done right. The secret to its potency? It's daily maintenance for those with mild fatigue. It prevents varicose veins before they appear. Start with 1 cup in the morning and feel the lightness grow gradually. Those who take care before the crisis hits hard age with legs that still carry them wherever they want. Green leaves working miracles in the veins. Who would have thought, right? The second tea is ginger, perfect for those suffering from cold feet, tingling, or that feeling of disconnected legs. It acts as an alarm clock for microcirculation. Its gingerols dilate peripheral vessels, sending warm blood to the extremities that the heart forgets over time. After 50, circulation in the legs naturally weakens, leaving tissue without oxygen and causing that annoying burning sensation. Ginger reactivates the flow, warming from the inside out. I prescribe it a lot for patients who complain of cold feet even in the heat.
Grate or slice 2-3 g of fresh ginger, no industrial powder. Infuse for 5 to 10 minutes in hot water. Add lemon drops to boost anti-inflammatory properties. In the morning is ideal. It gives energy to the legs all day. Careful if you use anticoagulants or have a weak stomach. Talk to a doctor first because it has a slight thinning effect on the blood. Wrong preparation, too little root or short time, voids everything. Freshness is the law here. The result appears quickly in those who persist. Tingling decreases, feet warm up, energy returns to the legs. It's for those who feel dead legs after sitting for a while. Start with half a ginger if you're sensitive. Increase gradually. This spicy tuber becoming an ally to cold veins, nature being genius again, right? The third tea is ginkgo biloba, the king of numb and tingling legs that seem disconnected from the body. It works on microcirculation, those tiny vessels that carry oxygen to the tissues furthest from the heart. With age, these capillaries clog and get lazy, causing numbness, buzzing, or the sensation of ghost feet. Ginkgo dilates these microvessels, restoring precise flow where it's needed most. Perfect for those who wake up with heavy legs or feel strange little shocks when walking. Standardized extract is ideal. Homemade infusion is too weak. The effect comes slowly but steadily in 2 to 3 weeks of constant use. Morning is the time, never at night. It can disturb sleep. Red alert, never with anticoagulants or before surgery, risk of bleeding. If you take medications, confirm with a doctor. In the clinic, I see patients saying, "I felt my feet for real again after a month." Patience pays off here. This plant dinosaur, it's existed for millions of years, saving modern circulation. A beautiful irony, isn't it? Start with a low dose if it's your first time. Observe the body. For persistent tingling or restless legs at night, it is pure gold. Your microscopic veins thank you for every conscious sip you take. The fourth tea is horse chestnut, but stay calm because here is the golden rule. Never make a homemade infusion because it is toxic. Only standardized extract from the label. Friend acin, the active ingredient, reinforces venous walls like living cement, blocking fluid leakage into the tissues. Chronic swollen legs, ankles marked by socks, heaviness you can't explain. It acts structurally. Recommended even in medical guides for venous insufficiency. I use it a lot in the clinic for moderate to severe cases. Take according to the packaging, usually 1 to 2 capsules day, a 4 to 6 week cycle to see real results. Swelling goes down, veins gain tone, legs visibly deflate. Pregnancy, breastfeeding, liver or kidney problems? Forbidden. If you take other medicines, confirm with a doctor. Patients come back showing photos of their ankles. Look how it dried up. It is one of the few plants with hospital-level evidence for bad veins. This common tree becoming elite venous support, nature being a brilliant engineer again. If swelling is your sore spot, start here after consulting a professional. Weak veins stop leaking, legs become light again. Those who persist reap mobility they thought was lost forever.
The fifth tea is witch hazel, a gentle and powerful tonic for those who see bulging varicose veins or feel constant burning in their legs. It acts like natural aspirin for fragile capillaries. Tannins and flavonoids reduce local inflammation and reinforce thin vessels that leak easily with age. Hot red legs or vascular spiders? Witch hazel calms from within, preventing worsening. I love it for patients with visible veins that hurt to the touch. Relief comes fast. 1 teaspoon of dried bark/leaf per cup. 10-minute infusion. 1 time a day in 2 to 3 week cycles. Rest afterwards. Bonus, make a cold compress on the bad areas. It boosts locally. Careful in pregnancy or with a sensitive liver. Confirm with a doctor. In the clinic, I see the burning disappeared in 10 days from those who use it right. Weak preparation or a cycle that's too long voids it. Discipline makes the miracle here. Perfect for those halfway between mild discomfort and a serious problem. Start gently and feel the veins calm down. Nature giving calm to legs that scream. A gentle ally for those who need reinforcement without aggression. The sixth tea is red vine grape leaves, the star for those who wake up with swollen ankles and socks marking the skin. Its flavonoids, anthocyanins, shield vascular walls against leakage, reducing fluid retention that turns light legs into heavy trunks. After years standing sitting, veins give way and fluid accumulates. Red vine drains this gently without straining the kidneys. Ideal for daily swelling that makes you take your shoes off in the car on the way home. 1 tablespoon of dried leaves per liter, 10-minute infusion, 1 to 2 secs day. Better extract if possible. Careful with anticoagulants, slight thinning effect on the blood. Talk to a doctor if you use them. 3-week cycles work best. Patients tell me, the ankles dried up, I can wear heels again. Preparation with few leaves or industrial tea voids it. Quality rules here.
Great for visible retention that bothers you aesthetically and functionally. Start and see pants fitting better in days. Grape leaves cleaning swollen veins, proof that nature knows drainage better than many fancy pharmacies. The seventh T is sweet clover, the master of lymphatic drainage for those who feel legs like blocks of lead, even without obvious swelling. In addition to veins, it opens clogged lymphatic channels, those that drain trash accumulated in tissues after days on your feet. Coumarins improve lymphatic flow slowed by age, relieving phantom weight that makes you drag your feet. Perfect for the feeling of trapped fluid you can't explain, but that sucks your energy every afternoon. 1 teaspoon of dried flowers per cup, 8 to 10 min infusion. 1x day in short 2-week cycles. Rest to avoid tolerance. Anticoagulant or aspirin. Alert. Slight thinning effect, mandatory medical consultation. I see patients saying, I stopped feeling my legs were dirty inside after 10 days. Too small an amount or too long a cycle loses strength. Precision is everything, special for lymphatic weight that a massager can't solve alone. Start and notice a lighter walk. A forgotten herb becoming an elite drainer, one more trick of nature for legs that ask for quiet help. The eighth T is butcher's broom, or ruscus, the strengthener for painful and swollen legs with heaviness that doesn't relieve even when lying down. Its esters improve venous tone, contracting loose veins that give way easily after 50 years. It reduces swelling and vascular muscle pain, ideal for those who feel throbbing legs after standing or pain that worsens with heat. In the clinic, I use it for moderate cases that topical cream doesn't hold. Extract is superior to infusion. 1 teaspoon dried root cup if you insist. 1x day in the morning, 3-week cycles. Hypertensive people take note. It can raise blood pressure slightly. Measure it in the first few days. Forbidden for pregnant women. Patients return. The pain is gone. I can stand up without complaining. Weak preparation or lack of cycle voids potency. Consistency rules. For chronic venous pain that limits day-to-day life, test it and see mobility return smoothly. A thorny shrub saving painful veins. Nature's irony being protective for those who suffer quietly. The 9th T is rosemary, the general circulator with an antioxidant punch for slow flow and venous fatigue. Its rosmarinic acids clear free radicals that clog vessels, improve total blood flow, and reduce inflammation that leaves legs heavy with fatigue. Cold feet plus low energy in the legs, rosemary wakes everything up, oxygenating tissues better. A classic for those who walk little but feel lazy veins all day. 1 teaspoon dried leaves, cup, infusion mid-afternoon, nothing at night, stimulant disturbs sleep. 1x day, free cycles. Few risks, but pregnant women or those with epilepsy should consult a doctor. I see legs woke up in 1 week of correct use. Industrial bags lose aroma and effect. Fresh or from an herb shop is the law. Revitalizes general flow for fatigued legs that ask for energy. Try it and notice vigor return to your walks. A garden herb becoming a venous booster. Nature's simplicity rewarding those who persist. The 10th T is horsetail, the natural drainer for those who have fluid retention as their main villain. Swollen ankles, socks marking, legs that don't fit in pants in the afternoon. Rich in silicon and a mild diuretic, it opens renal channels and pulls excess water accumulated in the tissues due to weak veins. It doesn't strain the kidney like chemical medicine. It acts gently, eliminating swelling without dehydrating. Perfect for visible swelling that bothers vanity and mobility at the same time. 2 cups day maximum, 1 tablespoon dried herb cup, 10-minute infusion, only 7 to 10 days in a row. Rest 1 week. Problematic kidneys or diuretics, forbidden. Pregnant women should also avoid it. Patients show fingers deswelled in 5 days. Excess or a long cycle overloads. Moderation works miracles here. Buy from a reliable store. Nothing from a dubious bag. Closing the 10, horsetail is a short shot for acute swelling crises. Use it when it hits hard and see fast relief. A primitive plant cleaning modern swelling, nature proving it knows about hydration better than a laboratory. To use these plants effectively, it is essential to identify the predominant symptom in your legs. If the ankles show noticeable swelling and socks leave marks on the skin, prioritize red vine or horsetail, which act on draining the excess fluid accumulated in the tissues due to venous insufficiency. If you feel cold feet, tingling, or numbness, ginger and ginkgo biloba are the most indicated as they stimulate microcirculation and improve blood flow in the extremities, restoring proper oxygenation of the tissues. For painful varicose veins, burning, or a constant feeling of weight, Opt for horse chestnut and witch hazel, which strengthen vascular walls and reduce permeability, relieving discomfort progressively and sustainably. I want to speak with you with total clarity and affection before we continue. This video brings valuable information to help you take care of your legs, but it does not replace your trusted doctor. If you take medication, have chronic health problems, are pregnant, or have any special condition, please talk to your professional before trying any tea. Each organism is unique and needs individualized care. Some of these plants have important considerations. They can interact with blood pressure meds, anticoagulants, or diuretics. Others are not for everyone. Wrong preparation might not work or could even cause discomfort. Your safety always comes first, and I genuinely care about that. If strong and sudden pain appears in only one leg, swelling that is very different from one side to the other, hot and red skin, or wounds that do not heal, do not wait. Seek medical attention immediately. Sometimes the problem is more serious than tea can solve. It's better to err on the side of caution than neglect. You reach this point with great dedication, and that already demonstrates the genuine care you have for your health. The 10 plants we presented act directly on the mechanisms that cause heaviness, swelling, and discomfort in the legs, but their true power lies in intelligent consistency. Choosing the right plant for your symptom, preparing it properly, and combining it with simple exercises that strengthen venous return. Reflect on the real impact of this on your life. Lighter legs allow for walks with the grandchildren, nights without cramps that interrupt sleep, confidence to wear the clothes you like without being ashamed of swelling. It's not about miracle cures, but about consistent care that returns mobility and well-being that seemed lost with time. Subscribe to the channel now and activate the bell to receive these practical, natural health guidelines weekly. Leave your like to help this information reach those who need it most. In the comments, tell us which of these 10 plants you will try first and which symptom you want to improve. Your experience might be exactly the incentive someone else needs to start. Thank you for dedicating this time to your health. You made the right choice staying until the end. Start today with one plant, feel the difference, and come back to share your progress. Your legs and your whole active life thank you for this decision. Until the next video, take care of yourself with affection and wisdom.